Welcome back to Heroes and Villains HQ. Today we are continuing my nostalgia or nonsense series with the Revenge of the Sith action figures back from 2005. This time we're going to be checking out one of the most important characters in the Star Wars universe, Count Dooku. So really excited to check this one out. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to support the channel. Hit the like button while you're there, and let's jump into this review. Okay, let's take a look at the Count Dooku figure from Revenge of the Sith. Again, standard Revenge of the Sith packaging, absolutely classic. Count Dooku is number 13 in the line. On the back here it says that he is the leader of the Separatist movement, a renegade Jedi, and he has torn apart the galaxy with his plan to bring down the Republic. He's also known as Darth Tyrannus. This does also include a nice little checklist on the back of other figures to collect. But let's get them open. Now taking a look at the figure, he includes his curved red lightsaber, as well as a plastic stand that you see with some of the figures. The curved blade is perfectly detailed. It's got nice black painting on the hilt, as well as some of the notches there at the top. Really amazed at how detailed a lot of these lightsabers are for 2005, sometimes even rivaling those that are released today. I will say this could be because it's 20 years old. The blade itself is kind of dull. It doesn't have that dark red color anymore, kind of pinkish, but again, it is 20 years old. Looking at the figure, he does include a very nice cloth cape. It is lighter on the inside, and being 20 years old, it is starting to fray, but that's okay. The cape also has his chain, silver chain, at the top there around his neck. As for the likeness, I mean, quite incredible to be honest. 20-year-old figure. I think he looks exactly like Christopher Lee. Sir Christopher Lee. So yeah, again, I'm really amazed with some of these figures. And then the rest of the detailing is his typical dark and medium brown outfit. He does have pretty good articulation in the shoulders, as well as the elbows. They go to just about 90. He also has wrist breaks here on both arms. So again, you can get some really good articulation with the arms there. And then the legs have forward and back hip motion, but slightly obstructed by his waist cape. And then the knees also do bend. And he has shin swivels. So really good articulation for a 2005 figure. And then, of course, his hip rotates there. So he does have that range of motion. I think overall, this even as a display figure today, can rival that of some of the figures released. Now, the recently released vintage collection Count Dooku figure obviously is way better than this. That's to be expected, though, considering it's came out last year. But when you take a look at this figure, I think it looks really, really great and a perfect representation of Count Dooku, especially for 2005. Again, these figures are just immaculate. So really, really happy with this Count Dooku figure. But let me know what you think down in the comments below.
So what are my final thoughts on the Revenge of the Sith Count Dooku? I think this one's great. It's a perfect likeness of Count Dooku. Great curved lightsaber, great cloth cape, and another display stand, which I love from this line. They have an assortment, so many different ones, and this is awesome to get. So I think for this one, Count Dooku, nostalgia. Can't go wrong with a Count Dooku figure. This is a great one from 2005, and I'm really happy to have this one on my shelf. So with that said, if you enjoyed this video and you're enjoying the Nostalgia or Nonsense series, definitely subscribe down below and hit that like button. If you want to check out other Star Wars or Marvel content, check out my channel. I have a lot releasing in the coming weeks, and I've released a good amount so far. So definitely check it out, and there's a little bit for everybody. So with that said, hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.